Hello everyone! Welcome to this stream. Thank you for joining me. I am very, very pleased that you are here. As mentioned on all the social things, I am assembling a Prusa Mini, which I got as a prize for winning a competition recently. I might be saying this twice because YouTube seems to need me to confirm this stream, so if that happened, I'm sorry. I'm new to the streaming thing. But hopefully I'll be doing a few more streams because I think this media format suits me and my ADHD tendencies, so hopefully this will become a regular do. I've done it, this is my second week in a row doing a stream, so we'll just keep that ball rolling, hey. Cool, alrighty. Oh, Andy says, I love how the title uses first, as if you already know that you'll be getting another one. Hilarious. Yeah, I just thought it might be surprising to some people, and some people have been surprised that I don't have a Prusa already. There's various reasons why that is, but you know, I'm not going to turn down a free printer. Is that crazy? So yeah, cool. How about I grab the printer and we start checking it out? What do you reckon? Okay, I'm going to put this down so that I can be untethered from the PC, but it's just behind me. It has been sitting here awaiting this very moment, so let's go and grab it. Okay, I'm back. So yes, as you can see, this is the Prusa Mini, and this is the box it came in. And in this box was actually closed previously. It was like this, and it was covered in big white plastic, which I presume is to keep it safe while it traveled all the way down here to Australia. Yeah, so cool. Alrighty, I pre-opened this box. We're gonna switch some cameras so you can see too, I think. Yeah, look at that. Oh, fancy. So you should be able to see in this box now. I'll push it this way a bit more. I already opened it just a little because I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't any like packing slips or anything that had my details on them, because I've had enough stalkers this week. So yeah, we just left that bit out. So yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's see what we got. Okay. So there was this, which is keep everything safe. This was better arranged, I promise. I have rummaged. I couldn't contain myself. It's been a little while. So what do we have? What do we have? We have some filament samples of Prusa Mint. That's exciting. I will turn it around so you can see. We have filament sensor, power cable, Australian, thankfully. This is the right one. Sometimes that doesn't happen. We got lots of little accessories, and they're all in this cute little bag that's very IKEA-ish. Oh no, everything is flipped. I can fix that. I will fix that right now. I made it all mirrored because then it would make sense to me while I was doing it, but then I realized there's text and you all need to read it. So let's fix that right now. Did that work? Did that work? No, that did not work. Alrighty, 2 secondos. This is my thinking face. Oh, it's because I'm doing the wrong one. That would be why. Flip, yes. Okay, there we go. So now we can read, right? Yes, yes. And they got this beautiful, you know, beautiful little layouts. It's got that clean IKEA vibe, so you know exactly what should be in each of these. So I guess this is the kit. Can someone in the chat tell me? This looks like a lot of pieces. Like filament sensor. Maybe that's an add-on. Maybe it's not a kit. Oh, we got the LCD. Do you normally? I don't know. Is this a kit? I don't know. Let's find out. So I'll put all these things to the side. We have the compulsory gummy bears. Unfortunately, I'm on keto, so I can't eat these right now. But I have replacement keto-friendly gummy bears to make up for it. So I will share the gummy bears with my partner later. Cool. So this is cool. Oh, we've got firmware on this little USB stick. That is lovely. This is a spool holder. All the parts for that. Awesome, awesome. We have, yeah, power cable. Already mentioned that. Filament samples, awesome. What else we got? More parts of the spool holder. There's some little bearings and stuff in here. That's exciting. We will work on that later. We got some lube. Do love a bit of lubricant. Also, I just realized this face cam has kind of turned into chest cam. I'm sorry about that. Best laid plans, eh? I'll just do this. What else we got? Ooh, this has got a big attenzione on it. It's a warning. Surface cleaner. Okay. That needed a warning. Apparently. Cool. All right. So we have 2 heat beds and both of them are steel. And interestingly, oh yes, one of them is PEI and one of them is TXT. What's TXT? I haven't heard of TXT before. Anyone know what TXT stands for? That's interesting. But yeah, PEI, I have heard of PEI before. Oh, I should have been wearing the necklace. Friskable says, why are you not wearing the very necklace you used to win the printer? And oh my god, that would have been the right decision. Whoops. That would have been perfect, because then if you're not seeing my face, you're seeing the necklace. Whoops-a-daisies. See, I will get better at this as time goes on. Okay, so this is a little letter from the man himself, quite apparently. And it says, hi, we have a little surprise for you. We're sending you an updated version of the original Prusa Mini 3D printer. We're calling it the Mini Plus, and you were one of the very first who received it. Ooh, that's exciting. The Mini Plus features a couple of useful improvements that should make using the printer better than before. For more information, visit their blog post. Thank you for your support, and I hope you will enjoy using our new 3D printer. Well, I didn't really support you guys supporting me, so thank you for your support. That's exciting. Mini Plus. Heck yeah. Let's see what that means. Yes, we've got a little help document, which I'm gonna need, because I'm now terrified that this is a full kit. I have assembled one kit before, and it was for my console. And, you know, that happened. I got there. So, you know, it might be okay. But I might need help. Cool. Beautiful. Alrighty. So, we got, textured PEI. That's what TXT means. That makes perfect sense. See, I was thinking like text message, and I just couldn't get that out of my head. My brain was just text, like a text message, and I just couldn't think of anything else, but textured PEI makes perfect sense. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Cool. Alrighty. So, we got help. Oh, maybe it's not a kit. Okay, people are saying it's not a kit. That's good. And we got a handbook. Yay. This will be good. Hopefully it will tell me how to do all the things. And inside the handbook, stickers! Stickers! Everyone loves stickers, right? So we got, I should show them this way. Stickers! So yeah, we got some heads, and we got a marker? Interesting. And I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the heat break? Yeah, I think that's the heat break. And we got a little open sourcey one, and we got some little Prusa ones, and a pug, and that's cool. I love some stickers. So we'll put those in my sticker collection. All right, so actual printer time. Look at this box. Isn't that lovely? Well designed. And I think there was actually like a packing slip tucked in here. Not packing slip. Quality control slip. Yeah, I just took it out because I wasn't sure what the numbers meant, and I'm just so paranoid. Yeah, okay, cool. So, let us, it's a mesh leveling sensor. Gotcha. Thank you. Let's open this up. Cool. So we got bits of foam, which I'm just gonna like chuck over there for the now. We will pick those up later, because this is the task at hand. Can you tell I have ADHD? Cool, beautiful. So we've got a little box here, which looks maybe controller-like. That looks like a power thing. That looks like a network thing. And it looks 3D printed. Neat. We got a little extruder going on here. So that's probably the hot end. Let's take a look. I feel like this is like Pass the Parcel. Do you guys have that in America? Where it's like a game where you have like presents wrapped within presents, and then you like pass it around the room, and when the music stops, someone gets a present. It's a game for children, and I feel like that's what we're doing right now because it's like unwrapping layers. Does anyone? I hope this translates. I hope this isn't just an Australian thing. Okay, cool. Cardboard. Wunderbar. More cardboard. Okay, it's past the parcel. Beautiful. Ah, look, so pretty. Okay, so this isn't like kit. This is mostly assembled. This is fine. I'm gonna be fine. I think. I might have spoken too soon, but you know, we're gonna hope. So yeah, I was right. That was the extruder. We've got a Bowden tube here, which is cool because does that mean this is direct drive? No, it's not. Okay, so that's part of the axis, and we've got the heat bed here. Neat. All right. How am I going to get this out safely? Okay, you can't see because it's slightly off camera, but I got all the little bits and bobs, and I'm going to just put them over here for now so we have some more space on the table. And I might shift it over this way. Yeah. And try and pull things out one by one. I'm going to pull the bed out first. Or maybe. Should have got a friendly neighborhood boyfriend to come and help me. But he is still asleep. We'll just be gentle. Come on. This is always the bit that I'm like terrified of when I take 3D printers out of the box. Because I'm like, I don't want to break it. Okay, so that's gonna go. That's interesting. We're just gonna find a way to lay you down gently over there. Beauty. And the bed can come out. It's all very snug, which, you know, you want when it's coming from literally the top of the earth to the bottom of it. Wunderbar. Okay. Beauty. Lovely, lovely. And I think, is there anything in this box? Sometimes things get hidden in little boxes, you know, and then I'm like, I don't have the part, and then it's just hidden in clever packaging. Oh yeah, this is heavy. This must be a power supply or something. Okay, the rest of the box can go off the table. Alrighty. And what do we got? So, we got the bed and the lower carriage. What do we call this? I keep wanting to call it the bed slingy bit. Can we just call it the bed slingy bit? The bed slingy bit. And we got the rest of it. So hopefully in this manual it has some instructions. Otherwise I will be pulling up the website, which I'm sure would have the instructions. I've heard good things about the instructions on the website for the MK3. Apparently there's lots of comments and stuff from other people who've assembled things, which I think is a really good way of doing instructions. I think that makes a lot of sense. Andrew loves the bed slingy bit. Awesome. Call out Bob. Bob, what are you going to reply? I am calling you out. Bits can be total zeros, while bobs can sometimes be real downers sometimes, says Riskable. Bits and bobs. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so this is a Mini Plus, and this is not the kit version. I think the whole idea with the Mini is to make it really, really easy for people. I think that's the general gist of the idea. So it makes sense that it's not a kit version. Cool. Oh, I need a drink now. Yeah, wow, we have got a lot of people today. Thank you everyone for joining. This is like way more than my last stream, so that's awesome. I hope you're enjoying. Let me know if not, because I want to keep improving. And if anyone wants to support me, the best way at the moment is on Patreon. And I would love to say a huge thank you to my existing patrons, and I have a list of them for a little bit later. And I hope I remember to do that because you're all very important, and thank you so much for all your support. Okay, what do we got? I actually have a second camera here, which we might try. Yeah, okay. And you can see some of my messy desk, but that's fine. So we've got so many cameras, got this going on, beautiful. How do you like my new transition effect? Because I am so super proud of it. I made it myself in Resolve, and it's exactly how I wanted it, and I'm chuffed with myself, very chuffed, which actually I think is an Australian term, but it means like It's like proud and happy with yourself, but like without too much of the haughtiness of being proud. Yeah, I think it's Australian. There's a great song that explains it, kind of, by Auntie Donna, which is an Australian comedy group. Actually, they recently did a video with I Did a Thing. I Did a Thing's hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, cool. What do we got? Instructions. I should read some of these. It's like a thank you for purchasing. There's updated versions of the handbook online, which, you know, that makes sense. And I probably should be going by those. Does this say Mini Plus on it though? Yes, it does. So this has to be pretty up to date. We're going to go by this one because, you know, Mini Plus is new and all. All right. So it's got like labels of all the different things. And I'll show it to this camera so you can see. We have some labels of all the different parts of the machine, which is really good. It'll teach people all the different parts of the machine. I think most of these I know. Knob is new and amusing to me, being in the colonies. Yeah, and we've got all our package contents and everything else as well. So what's next? Quick start. Place in a safe, dry, horizontally stable location. Check. Place the power brick where nobody can trip over the power cord. Ooh, good idea. That I might put it, I think we'll put it over by my window. It can be my like desk buddy. So I think where we're going to put it is over here eventually. That's where we'll put it. So I have a bit behind that shelf that will mean that, oh, you're just looking at me. Don't look at me. A bit behind that shelf so we can tuck the cable in there. So that's a good, leave at least 25 centimeters around the printer. In all directions. I might need a different table. But we'll put it on this table first for the sake of the stream, and then I'll work out where I'm going to put it later. Consider checking our web for the latest firmware, and updating the printer also seems like a good idea. Alright, so talking about textured sheets. Disconnect the power supply. I haven't plugged in the power supply. But alright. And how to contact tech support, also important. Your first print. Okay, so where is the assembly? Did I miss a page? Maybe not. Maybe it's just not in order that I'm anticipating. We will have a flick through. We'll have a flick through. First layer calibration. Where is like, put this bit there and that bit there. Maybe it's just so simple that they haven't written it down. And I'm just being ultra nervous. I'm going to look at the contents rather than flicking through and wasting all your time. Oh my god. Alright, your first print, quick start info, advanced features, printing your own models, material guides, regular maintenance. Okay, it's not in here. That's fine. We will jump online. We will do the online thing. Okay. We would jump on here to the website. I think it said the drivers was where we should look. Yeah. Yeah. Prusa 3D. Also, there seems to be a lot of debate about how to pronounce Prusa, and I double back on it all the time because my gut says Prusa, but then some people say Prusa, and like I tend to flick between the two, but I feel like it should be Prusa, right? Does anyone know? Can we get a confirmation in the chat? Because I know, like, Joe says it Prusa sometimes, but that sound normally would be Prusa, right? I don't know. Anyway, this is a tangent. All right, driver's and apps handbook. Okay, so we have the handbook. Maybe it's legit. So this is the handbook. We've already got the handbook, and that's what's online. So maybe it's legit, just too easy. Just too easy. We just plug it all in. All right. We're going to go for it. I'm going to look at the picture and see if I can get it assembled. Does this sound right? Okay, cool. We're getting Prusa in the chat. Okay, so I was right. All right. As long as I was right. Okay, so bed slingy bit. We got the LCD that is over here. Behind me, actually I can put it on the table. I'll put them here. We got this bit, LCD bit, that is good. Oh, it's such a cute sticker. I don't even want to break it open. Like, it's just too cute. I wonder if I can move this camera a wee bit closer. What do you reckon? Move it a bit closer. Point you down a little. Yeah. Yeah. How's that? Is this looking good? Flip the manual upside down. That's right. I haven't translated it to Australian yet. Oh, too silly. Too silly. Cool. Check chat, Billy. All right. What are we checking? Maybe on the back. First things first. Check the... Oh, yeah. That's important. We will do that on the power supply. Very, very important to check that it is 240 for me because we're on 220 volt here. So this cable appears to go in here and both ends are the same. So I'm going to plug that in there. Beauty. So that is just the ribbon cable for the little LCD display. Should we do a bit of peel porn? Check it out, you guys. We can peel. Oh, it even makes a noise. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Super shiny. Ah, love it. Okay. That can go in the trash. So much. What's in who's it? Recycling to do. That's the word. Okay. And let's do that. Let's do that power thing now that you've reminded me. Let's do that right now. Flip the book. Why are we saying flip the book? Did you get a flat sheet that says quick start guide? Probably. I got a cheat sheet. They're on the back of the book. Wow. No. I got handbook and I got handbook. Oh, user assembly, handbook. Oh, okay. I found that confusing. Yes, I found that confusing. Thank you, everybody. But that's confusing. Thank you for finally telling me. I thought you were all making Australian jokes with the flipping the book. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, everyone. Thank you. I did think it was a bit weird. All right. We're good. We good. We got this. This is why I'm doing this on the stream, so y'all can help me. Because I'm, you know, a little bit silly. Oh, look, we got the Haribo Bears. Important first step. You know, get your sugar up. I had protein. That was my energy of choice. So here we go. All right. We need the Allen key. Allen key. Every time I think of Allen keys, I think of IKEA because we had a really big and long-lasting ad campaign here in Australia for Allen keys. I'm dropping things, by the way. That's why I've gone off camera. You really did try. Thank you, everyone. I am really sorry. I am really sorry. I am, yeah. Sometimes things that are really obvious to everyone else on the planet just completely elude me. Completely. We don't need that yet. Where is the Allen keys? They were here, weren't they? Yeah. No? The Allen keys not come with it. That seems weird. Really? I mean, I have Allen keys. This one doesn't have Allen key on it. Does it? Oh, there it is. It's hiding. It's just not on the sticker. I don't think, unless I'm just blind. No, it's not on the sticker, but it's in here. That looks like little connecty bits. And this is the Allen key. Oh, and we got a wee wrench. So cute. Oh, as the Americans would say, a spanner. But, oh no, wait, other way around. Americans are wrench and we're spanner, and I just get confused because I'm stuck in between. Stuck in the middle with you. Okay. We spanner and the wrench. Okay, so we need the Allen key. Only the Allen key is required for the assembly. Other tools will be used for maintenance of the printer. Beautiful. So we don't need this right now. We can go back over there. No soldering or wire crimping is needed. Good. That would be scary. Use labels for reference. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look, they're to scale. Okay, so check this out. It says use labels for reference because they're actually to scale. Can we see this? Whoop. So you can lay them on top of the stickers and then those will tell you the sizes of things. So that's lovely. I like that. That is a neat little bit of design. I feel like I'm crowding up my space Maybe I don't need all this stuff here yet. Maybe we can put some things to the side and see what it wants us to start with. Alrighty. Cool. Most of the labels scaled 1 to 1. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Alright, we're here for you. That's like, if you get stuck, Billy, give us a ring, because, yeah, might need that. We'll see how we go. Z-axis. Oh, I'm still reversed. Am I still reversed on that camera? No. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. We need to prepare axes. For the following steps, please prepare the XZ axis assembly. That's the XZ axis assembly. XZ. No. Oh. XZ. Oh yeah, of course. Z. That direction. Oh my god, what am I doing? Thinking out loud. Not the best. And we need some screws, which we have in here. We got those. Oh, it says spare on here. Maybe there's a different one for non-spares? No, it must be in here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, spares are also included. There is 2 labels on the one sheet. Get it together, Billy. Everyone's gonna think you're silly. A silly Billy. Oh, tell me that translates. Tell me that's a saying over there too. Okay, what do we got? Comments. Hi, hey, from the Cyberdeck Cafe. Lovely to see you. If that is Boot Disc, hello. You can dodge a ball. Who is saying I can dodge a ball? What? That doesn't. Oh, Shane. Okay, Shane can dodge a ball. I can't dodge balls. Was never good at that one. It wants you to start with gummy bears. Okay, well, we will eat a couple of gummy bears. Again, on keto, so I'm doing the low carb thing. So we will start with some gummy bears. I'm going to choose a pink one. Pink gummy bear for me. Because there's a lot of pink ones. And I always do this thing where I like try and eat them so there's like an even number. And then I eat them down from there. Does anyone else do that? Is that just a weird Billy thing? Anyway. I like try to eat them so there's an even amount of each of the numbers. Like there's sets of color. Okay. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh my god, and we even have a wrench. It's perfect. Cool. Okay. What else we got? Hey, Kathy. Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining. Lovely to see you. I guess you booked that meeting room at work then. I won't tell them. Okay. I've got some screws. These are the spares, so they can go over here. I'm sorry, now I'm chewing in your ear. Gross. I'll move this slightly away. Got some screws. And we got this. And we got foam pads. Ooh. So this is all just assembling. And so we're gently pushing the foam pads out of the block, and I assume they are feet, but let's find out. Peel the protective film from all pads. So foam pads are these bad boys. These are the foam pads, and I've got to gently peel them out, so we'll give that a go. Oh yeah, that doesn't need much force. We got 1, 2, does it want all of them? Yeah, it's got a picture of all of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, beauty. So I don't think we need that anymore. I might move my keyboard. I'll put this up here because we don't need that right now. My mouse can go up there too. Just out of the way a little more. I really like having these shelves around my desk. They're like really handy because you can just, whoop, everything's out of the way. Oh, so good. Cool. Okay. We got our little feetsies. Feetsies. Oh, foam pads, rather. I want to keep calling them feetsies. Are they feetsies, though? We don't know. Peel the protective film from all pads. Lay the XZ axis carefully on its side. Z. And glue the first foam pad into the groove on the bottom side of the electronics box. So that, I believe, judging by the picture, yeah, is this groove right here. So underneath here. And it says glue it, but like, I think it means adhere it because it's already got glue on it. So I don't need glue, thankfully. I do have a box of glue, but it's nice that it's all easy. So we'll put one of those And it's got a nice little slot in here for that, so we'll pop it in there. Interestingly, it looks like this was printed without support material. I will carefully. Can we see that? Maybe not. But this in here looks like it's just bridged. You've got like the texture of it just having been bridged in here, which is interesting. So a lot of these must be printed without support, which makes a kind of sense. And the bridging, oh, did I stick it? Oh no. We're good. It didn't get too stuck. Yeah, so a lot of people don't realize that you can bridge pretty far on 3D printers as long as you have material either side for your lines, for the lines to bridge between. You can actually go pretty far. Like this looks like it's bridged like 3 centimeters even. It's not the neatest surface, but it can save a lot of support material, particularly if that area is really high up on your model when you're printing. Cool, so just push that in there. I already feel like we're making progress. I can feel it. All right, so that was one. It says peel the protective film from all pads. That seems risky. I'm gonna do it as we go because I can't be trusted with sticky things around. Okay, so we did the X, Y. Okay, so these are feetsies. Rotate the Y axis so that the heat bed is facing down. Yeah. That can go over here. Oh, you can make a basic brush. I like that. Bridge to a block and cut with scissors, and you can make a basic brush too. That's really cute. And you could do 2 at a time. You could bridge both ways and chop them. That would be super cool. What else have I missed? 25 minutes in and she just found the assembly directions. Yeah, welcome to my stream. You can judge me all you want. Paul asks how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I'm already in pink mode, so you can't tell how much I'm blushing from all the silly mistakes I'm making. But you know, this is my world. I make mistakes all the time and I still do cool stuff. So yeah, what do we got? Cool. Hi Billy, love your channel, just ordered a deadlist. Love your video you did with Project Red. Ah, super cool. I am jealous. That machine. Chef's kiss. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I really, really want to play with one. Cool, what are we doing? Yep, we're talking about bridging a lot. Awesome, love bridging. Okay. Sounds like I'm saying feces? What? When I say what? Feet sees with a T, as in adorable feet. Okay, so we got the I keep wanting to call the bed slinger bit. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. You all know what I'm talking about. I wonder if one of these is spare. So we're going to put one of these on each of these little zones here as per the instructions. That is definitely what it's asking us to do. Oh, it wants them? Oh, I should have put a soft pad underneath it to prevent scratches. And now I have sticky things laying around. I do have soft pads that prevent scratches within arm's reach. So I will read all instructions from now on. That won't happen, but I will attempt to. It's interesting. The way they've situated the feet isn't here where I would anticipate, well, I would instinctively put them, but actually here. So instead of being on this little ridge right here, they want them on the rail extrusion, the aluminum extrusion. So we'll do that. That's what it says. So some of these parts appear to be injection molded. These ends of the extrusions appear to be injection molded, but then some other parts are printed, like this Y-axis in here is printed. So that's interesting. Interesting blend. Maybe some of the more functional parts, or maybe things they're pretty sure they won't change, are the bits that are injection molded, because this is a relatively new line for them. Put them in the trash. Okay, we got one more, and there was one more arrow. Oh, the arrow was pointing to the cloth. Like, do the cloth thing, which I did not do. Am I missing one? There was 6 of them, and I have placed 5. Always a worry. Maybe there was just room for 6. So they, and you know, maybe one's a spare in case, you know, they left it out on the table and it got stuck in their hair, which definitely would have happened to me had I removed all the stickers. Okay. So opening the box with the electronics. That is that box. So we're doing that next. Okay, well let's put this bed slingy bit on its comfy little bed and we will slide it over there. Right over there. Wow, this chat is moving so fast. This is like so much more popular than my last stream. Please no one bugger up because I can't deal with that right now. Cool. Oh, injection molded from recycled filament. That's cool. Beautiful. So then maybe these prints are ABS. Billy, you always read all the instructions, sometimes after you've done the thing, but you can still read them. See? And when I'm on my own and not talking to people, I do tend to read instructions. I think I'm just so excited. Maybe I just tell myself that I read more instructions than I do, and now, you know, it's all on display and I can't hide. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Cool. Y-axis end parts are injection molded to save on production time. As a designer, that particular part won't change. Yeah, fair. That makes sense, Shane. Thanks for explaining. For any people who don't know, Shane works for Prusa, so aren't we lucky? Cool. Aww. Your wife watches all of the YouTube 3D printing videos with her? Aww. And I'm her favorite? Aw, thank you, Pipelesia. That's lovely. That is very sweet. And it's nice to know that you guys, like, you know, share your interests with each other. That's really, really lovely. Okay. Oh, they're PETG. Makes sense. Thank you, Shane. Shane's just going to keep correcting me on all the things I'm incorrect about. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we have this and we are opening this up. And how is have it got an orientation we should be putting this in? Oh, it wants us to stand it up, judging by these pictures. Not sure I like that. It's a little wobbly. It's got a little, well, because of the nubbin on the bottom. It's a little, I will hold it with one hand and see how we go. So we need to remove the M3 screw on the box with the electronics. So we will need our little Allen key. Allen! Has anyone seen, it's like, they're like, I think they're groundhogs or ground squirrels. They're some kind of cute little mammal. And they're like, Allen! 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 Steve! And I think it was like a British show where they just like dubbed funny animal videos with like people things. Please let someone know what I'm talking about so I don't sound crazy. Okay, so we're just undoing this little screw right here. We're just doing that. And that is going that way. I know there's like a saying, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but it never made sense to me because you turn things clockwise or anti-clockwise. At any point in time, something is going right or left. Like, I don't... It never made sense to me. So, yeah. Okay. Shane's saying he's not correcting me, but he totally was, and I'm grateful for it. But he feels bad because he thinks he shouldn't be correcting me. But it's fine, Shane. I like being corrected. Then I learn something, you know? Today I'm part of the 10,000. Okay. I just don't want to release and remove the M3 screw. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. And we'll put it... Oh, where are my little... I normally have little trays. Well, we'll put it on handy little... leaf plate. We'll put it over there so we don't lose it. And we'll put the Allen key there too. Lift the electronics cover slightly before you remove it completely. Pull it first towards the vertical aluminum extrusion to release both pins from the slot. Okay, so it comes out, yeah, it comes out this way. I hope that's making sense. Yes. Oh, okay, we did that. I feel like my cameras are fighting each other. What can I do? Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, so now everything can be in the one shot, except you kind of blocked from here, but you don't need to see my face. We're looking at the printers. All right, so we got electronics going on. That's good. We like that. Lift the electronics cover. We've done all that. Okay, LCD. LCD. We got this. So again, this is kind of wobbly, so I'm just gonna, yeah. I really get worried about damaging axes and stuff when I lie stuff down, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Don't want it falling, that would be even worse. Even worse. Okay, you're exhausted 30 minutes in. Oh, I'm sorry, Shane. Yeah, I need clockwise or anti-clockwise. Oh, counterclockwise? Is that what you do in America? Counterclockwise? You don't call it anti-clockwise? Interesting. Okay, this is like a fortnight bi-weekly thing. I never understood bi-weekly. I think you guys are just wrong on that because bi means to cut in half, like bisect. Yeah, that's just, it's not right. Fortnightly. I'm sorry. Okay, so I already did plug that in because I was naughty and, well, didn't understand that the manual had two sides. Just put it all in one. Just start with the assembly and it turns into the manual. It'll make more sense. This was confusing. Okay, so we got to put the cable through this little bit on the side and then plug it into the board. Cool. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, fortnight, as in 14 nights. Thank you. Thank you, Kirsty. Like, yeah. Bi-weekly would be like if you did it twice a week. Like my videos. Hopefully in future we'll do the meter maker and we'll do this, and that will keep content coming out because I'm really not good at the video editing thing. It's a huge taxing burden for me. I just get very, oh, I shouldn't be twisting this cable. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so we're just plugging, so I can show you. We're just plugging this cable into there. There's a little socket in there that it's the only one it can fit in. Can't see. Oh, yep, I got it. I got it. I did it. All right. Make sure the cable fold in the connector is facing up. Yes? It's like the picture, so I assume that's what that means. All right. Protecting the LCD cable. It wraps around underneath. Oh, it says there's a little chock. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's cute. I think I understand this right. So in here, it can like slip over in a this way direction, so it gets all like protected, which is neat. It kind of comes in and wraps in, kind of gets caught in here by the look of it. So it can be all stable. So I guess I just got to pull it through a little more. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it kinking like that. Ugh. No, I think I have to unplug it and try again. Yeah, I'm gonna try again because I don't want to damage that cable. I think I did it wrong. Come out. Come out. Wherever you are. Alright, so let's lay this. Yeah, this way should be okay. Yeah, that way should be okay. Okay, so put it through the hole, then do this bit, then plug it in. Yeah, I was too hasty with my plugging. Proceed carefully while moving. The axis cable is facing down and might get damaged. I don't know what that means. What is this picture? Oh, okay. I think it's saying for the now, just tuck it all inside while we do other things. No, I'm confused. All right. Prepare the cable. Prepared. Take the LCD cable and push it through the hole in the box for the electronics. Done. Make sure the tooth on the connector is facing up. I'm not sure quite what that means. Make sure the tooth on the connector is... Cable fold in the connector is facing up. Okay. Okay, yes, like the picture. I did do that. Connect the LCD connector to the board. Mind the orientation of the connector. There is a notch on one side. Okay, so I did do it right. I did do it right. In order to protect the cable, please follow the instructions below. Also, don't try any other orientation because it will complicate the assembly. All right, so it does want me to plug it in. I'm doing a good. I'm just second guessing myself. Where's Alex? Are you here, Alex? Help me. I know you've done this. Oh, you're there, Alex! Thank you! Hi, Alex! I was just calling upon you. I was just like, I need my Alex. And you arrived. You're like Spider-Man. Anticipating. You got your spidey senses. You knew you were needed. Okay, I'm plugging it back in again. This is so awkward. Okay, that is in. The cable just does do that. It's just like that. It's just, yeah. I'm just terrified. Okay. Carefully lay the axis on its side. Yeah. Side. And start wrapping the LC cable around the box. I don't like how much it... Maybe I'm just not meant to do it so hard. And also I'm going to take it out of here because we obviously didn't need to do that because I made that step up because I didn't know the manual was there. Carefully on the side. Now tilt the axis back to get better access inside the electronics box and gently insert the cable in. So we're just doing that. We're just wrapping it around and tucking it back in there. So it looks like, yay. Yeah, I think I did that right. And now tilt that. This is only a temporary solution. Connecting the assemblies together. This seems like, I wonder if this should be more flush. So I've got like a little loop here, and I wonder if it should not be loopy. I feel like it shouldn't. It doesn't look like it's loopy in the picture. So I'm just gonna carefully pull this cable through. I really don't like it. Because it doesn't quite fit. It's like the hole is in slightly the wrong space. I really hope that's okay. That would suck. It's like this hole is just too far that direction. It should be like 10 mil that direction. So it just kind of like, it's just kind of pinched. Which I don't like at all. Maybe it changes later. If I read it in advance, you'll do it in 30 minutes. Otherwise it takes over an hour. Maybe for you. I suck at things, so... Oh, I'm just talking to myself. What is people saying? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Everyone's talking about bi-weekly. Cable thing annoyed me. Oh, okay, so it's not just me. Did you plug the wrong end? And then no, they're the same. The plugs are the same. Oh, what? No, if it was the opposite way on the end, it would still be the same, wouldn't it? And either way, it's because it's the connector is here and the hole is here. Connector here, hole here. So it's like, okay, it feels wrong. All right, it's just how it is. Everything is more difficult when 60 people are literally watching over your shoulder. It is 275 people. We've got playbacks at the moment. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. It is 60. Cool. Okay. So it's double last time. That is good. I was a bit scared at 200 and something. Just wrap it around the bottom. We're all talking trash. Do you have a top chat selected? Top chat? What's top chat? Is this a money thing? YouTube won't give me any money. It won't give me any money yet. And I'm very far away from that. YouTube is a butt. So if you want to give me money, do it on Patreon. Okay, 3 cameras. Dizzy. Okay. Everyone, freaking me out. Next step. We did the protecting of the cable. We did that, and now we're connecting the assemblies. We're gonna do that. All right. So, important, read the following lines carefully. All right, we will read them carefully. I'll take a moment to do that. You need to align all 3 silver M3NE nuts in the Y-axis assembly with the correct counterpart holes in the XZ axis assembly. So the bed slingy bit, we have to align those bits to the ones in the uppy downy bit. Yeah. The longest nut on the right, green. Yeah, I suppose that's right, except it's middle on the diagram. And then it's like right on some of them and then left on others. I don't freaking know. Okay, so it's on the right of the bed slingy bit. Got it. That'll be used to connect both parts together using the M3x40 screw. The second longest will be used to join parts, but they're using the M. Okay, all right. So the third is located in the top part of the extrusion, not visible in the picture. The instructions on this will be provided later on. Okay, so we're just doing 2 screws for now. All right. Second photo shows the inner side of the XZ assembly, which will be in direct contact with aluminium extrusion and the silver M3 nuts. M3NE. What's M3NE? M3NE. N for Nelly. I'm sure it'll be on the package though. Just odd to me. Make sure the first nut fits inside the clamp. Take a look at the small hole on the bottom of the edge. We will use this hole as following steps to guide the cable from the... Okay, alright. It kind of jumps around a little, like it gives you an instruction and then it gives you more instructions and then it does another instruction that refers back to that instruction, which is kind of just like odd. Whenever I write instructions, I try to do it really sequentially because it is a bit confusing. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this cutie from its little bed, its resting place. I'm gonna pop that here. And this appears to be the right side. Okay, so these are just like slot nuts in here. These are little, we're out of focus. Yeah, okay. So in here are the little slot nuts. They're just like little loose square nuts, which is cool. That makes sense. They must have slotted them in before they assembled the thing. So we need the longest M3 screw, and I have them in here. And that says it should be by 40. Yeah. And that looks like 40 mil. That would indeed be 40 mil. I'm going to put all of the bits on my trusty leaf plate so I don't lose them. Actually, leaf plate can go up here. Yes. Put them there so they are safe so I don't bash them and lose them. Oh, you like the YouTube tutorials. Yeah, that would be good, except then you'll just watch me watching a video. So that might be a bit boring for everyone else. If you're on Top Chat, you don't have to see all the Creality adverts that show up during a Prusa unboxing. So you're getting adverts on my stream and YouTube's still not paying me money? Great, great. Totally an ethical company. Cranky me. I am cranky. All right. So this is the green screw. This is the green screw. And it goes into this first nut here. And it goes into... Why are there 3 holes? But there's 2 holes on the one thing. Oh, that must be where I insert them. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was not the right way to lift that. Probably should be lifting it from there. Okay, so this must be where we insert them. So this green one goes in through... Oh, hang on. Oh, keep turning. Yes. Okay, so the green one goes in through here. Is that right? And we shake it out? Yeah. Oh, you didn't see any of that. But the green one went in through this hole and I shook it down and now it's poking out here underneath. And that's good. And it will also be used to join parts. I really shouldn't be holding it by the axis. I'm going to hold it by that. Oh, it's freaking me out. Oh god. Okay. So I think I need to prep both screws first and then screw them up because otherwise it's going to get stuck and I won't be able to get in there. So we need the second 20mm screw. Ah, good. Those are the same, aren't they? Beauty. All right. So this must be the 20. People saying things. I always get scared when the chat goes really quick. I'm like, oh, am I doing something wrong? Hey, Jim. Lovely to see you. Cool. Ah, we're good. We're good. Where is Matt? He said he'd be here. Be lovely to see him. Maybe he's busy. Okay, so this second one goes in here. Okay, okay. I got this. I got this. Yeah, that's definitely the spot. And it goes through. Okay, so we got 2 screws in there. They're in there. Yeah. So there's the yellow screw. I'm calling it the yellow one. It's the shorter one. Goes in there. And the green one goes in there. Yeah. Alrighty. So these have to attach to these 2 screws here. So that will be interesting. Or nuts, rather. The little slotted in nuts. So that, I'm going to try and do that now. That's going to be, you probably won't be able to see it. But I'll just clear myself some space. Oh my goodness. Look at this desk. The state of the thing. Alrighty. So maybe this bed can move out of the way. Wunderbar. And how close do we have the axis to the... Maybe that's something we adjust later. Oh no. So I don't think it actually wants us to tighten anything yet. It's just explaining to us where it will all be connected. Because... No. Oh dear. I'm confused. Yeah, here is where it wants us to screw them. So it's just explaining it all to us for now. And we're doing some cable things. Yeah, okay, that's what's happening. I don't have the digital instructions on because I only found the manual. I don't know how to get to the digital instructions. I went to the page it said in the book, and it's only showing me the handbook. It told me to go to the drivers page, and I've got firmware, drivers, and handbook. So I'm not sure where the like interactive commenty version is. So if you can let me know where that is, Chris, I will definitely take a look-see at that. Okay, joining the parts together, preparation. Oh, it does say preparation, but it says connecting the assembly, and then it says preparation here. Does it want us to connect them? Because it looks like it doesn't, because here it looks like we're connecting them. Yeah, I think it's later. But where are we connecting the green one? We're just gonna give it a go. We're just gonna give it a go. We can undo it. Nothing is broken. Okay, so we gotta locate the Y-axis motor cable placed in the extrusion and pull it out carefully. Somewhere in here there will be a cable. It's all tucked in. Do I really have to undo that? Oh, Y-axis. What am I doing? This is the X Z. This is the Y. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And pull it out carefully. And take the rubber band off the cable. There was none. And guide the cable below the extrusion and out. Like that. Beauty. Okay, so we did that. So the cable was stuck in here and I looped it back out. That's good. Take the rubber band off the cable. We've done that. Move the heat bed all the way to the right. Right, I think it's meaning this direction. Yep. Place the right M and E nut approximately in the middle of the extrusion's length, but make sure it is not underneath the heat bed structure. Okay, so M and E nut, I was thinking through, M and E nut are the extrusion nuts. They're the little square nuts that are in this thing. Let me look. I found it. Where is it, Chris? Prusa support assembly instructions. All right. Prusa support assembly instructions. See you, Jerry. Okay, we got the mini. We got it. We got it. We got instructions. Where are we at? This assembly business. There aren't Any comments? I've just got add comments. How do we see comments? Is it just that there aren't any yet? Can you check that? Can you let me know, Chris, if you can see comments? Because I've just got add comment. So anyway, we'll continue on with the manual for now. Beauty. Pull it out carefully. Yeah, okay. So we got to move that nut to the middle of this assembly, roughly the middle, which is approximately in the middle. But make sure it is not underneath the heat bed structure. Well, that's not possible because the middle is definitely under the heat bed structure, so I guess we're putting it like as far as we can without the heat bed being in the way. Which is like a third, it's not the middle at all. Am I using the right one? Nope, I'm not. It's telling us to do it with these ones. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that one needs to be in the middle. The right avenue, approximately in the middle of the extrusion length. It would be nice if the nuts that they're talking about were also given the same colors as the bolts they were talking about, rather than different, because that would just kind of make it all flow just slightly better. I'm really picky with instructions. I guess I have that privilege. Okay. Good night. Sorry, it was crazy timing for the UK and the EU. Very, very hard from Australia. All right, we've done that. Move the axes close together so that we can, okay, we're feeding through this cable, which I have now moved the position of. All right, so we are doing this, and it goes that way. Is it that way? Yes, it's that way. And approximately the middle. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Through the hole in the electronics box. Yes, we can do that. We've been guiding holes, guiding things through holes. Very good at that. Sex joke. Okay, so we've done that. We've done that. We guided that through. Push both parts together and try fitting the clamp on this assembly directly on the nut, which you have moved to the center of the extrusion. The clamp. Well, this green one here, the green nut, is in that direction, and it was the longer one, and it has to go in that nut. The previous instructions said that. Oh, I see. I think what they're saying, this clamp business is there's a couple of little nubbins under here, and that's what they're talking about with the clamp, I think. So, I probably shouldn't be pulling the cable around. Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. Yeah, that feels kind of tight. Use the MP40 screw to connect both parts. Yes, the longer one. Yep. Which we can do. That goes in here, and I gotta capture the nut. Gotta get the nut. Oh gosh, this is really hard to see. I might turn this around. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alrighty. Okay, beauty. So, capturing the nut. That is the nut. The nut. I keep wanting to say nut. And did anyone ever remember the PlayStation Portable ads? Is anyone else of my vintage? And they're like, it's like a nut you can play with outside. I feel like saying nut so many times is making me... I feel like I'm that squirrel. Okay, I think this is working. I did it! I think I'm doing it! It's moving closer. Yay! Yay! Does my head keep blocking it whenever I look? I'm gonna have to rewatch this and pick at all my flaws. Okay, cool. Don't tighten the screw fully yet. Alright, good. We won't do that. But they are attached now. Woo! Tick! take the second nut and move it all the way to the right and do, so this is the yellow nut. I'm going to call it yellow because it's the screw that it belongs to is yellow. So we're going to do that. Oh no. Oh no. So I like started to get the Allen key into place, but it was before I finished pushing the nut all the way in that direction. So the Allen key has blocked the nut from moving and I have no way of drawing it back out again. So I think I'm going to have to undo this a little bit and try again. Because that's not working. Okay, Chris. So it's not me. I'm not crazy. Hey, Jess! Lovely to see you. It is a really cute printer. It's pretty adorable. It reminds me of my original printer. My first ever printer was a little, it was a clone of a Monoprice Maker Select that they sold here in Aldi in Australia. Aldi is a grocery store, but they sold 3D printers and they do it every now and again. And yeah, they came with like a 2-year warranty, 1-year warranty, something like that. And they were just really good. It was my very first printer, and of course, you know, I fell in love with the hobby. I'm still here today. So you know, this could be, it could be nice to have a little throwback to the good old days of wee printers, little ones. All right, I'm screwing in this nut again. I'm going to push it that way direction a little bit because it's not in the middle anymore. I'm going to keep it kind of loose just for now, like pretty loose, like looser than. And I'll get my little, oh, maybe I need to totally undo it. Okay, I will totally undo it. Do, 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 do. Now second screw. Oh, yep. We have done up a grand total of 2 screws now. Aren't we doing well? We haven't even done them up yet, actually. We have plugged in a connector. I was like, if we get done really quickly, I'll do some fusion. We're not getting done really quickly. That's not happening. We're getting this printer done, and that's all that's happening today on the stream. So, yeah, I don't think there will be fusion after this. Sorry. I could have shaken the printer at an angle, but it was pretty tight in there. It didn't feel like it was wiggly, because it already had kind of shaken in. I shook it in the first time round, so it kind of already at the point where it was shaky. And then, is that in? Yes. Okay. So now we do the second screw, and I'm going to be very careful about pushing it really close. I'm just going to ease it in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Betterer. More betterer. All right. Is that caught? Yeah, that feels like it's caught. Has it? It's spinning. Is it attaching? Yeah. Okay. Might do this one up a little more. Beautiful. I'm getting hot. It's hard work talking to you all. Not because you're hard work, because I'm nervous. You guys are great. I'm just a nervous human. And yes, making lots of mistakes, which are very visible right now. This is how I got through 3D printing. All of it. I just kludged my way through. Okay. I'm going to do these so they're not fully tightened, like it says, but ensure you have reached the nut. Tighten it just slightly. Okay. I'm not sure that this one is going in. Is it? Am I just spinning the wrong direction? I don't think it is. I think I'm just spinning it. What's going on here? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Do we like my terrible music renditions? Should I just stop that? Okay. I'm gonna try again. Get in there. It wiggles the screw. It wiggles it. So like that would make me think it was in the hole. If you can wiggle it, it's gotta be kinda in there, right? I'll tighten this one up first because the longer one actually seems like the easier one. I'm kind of running out of Allen key here. Can anyone see that? The Allen key just scooches by, so I guess I'll just have to hold it at a little bit of an angle. Is it going in? I really can't tell. I don't know that it is. No. Why is this so hard? Are you attached? No, you're still not attached. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna take this totally apart and just make sure that I can screw the nut in manually with my fingers. Much easier to get the nut in place. I mean, screw in the nut. You can't screw in the nut. It's square. I don't understand. Sorry, Martin. It's square. I can't. Oh, wow. So I've been pushing too hard. There's a tiny little hole next to the nut where that must have been where I was screwing. Maybe these are aluminium or something. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try and start. Oh no, I won't be able to start with this one. I'll never get it in. Maybe these just need to be longer so you can kind of, there's more wiggle room for them. I don't know. It's really hard. I'm gonna get above. Hopefully not flash you all too much. Okay. This one, get you attached. Yeah, this one, it goes in easy. This one feels right. Yeah, that's definitely attached. Alrighty. I'm the Bob Ross of 3D printing. As in, like, I'm not very good at it, but people love me anyway. Like... What is going on? Okay. So what if I apply a little pressure and then scooch this one along? Okay, so that's fallen into the hole. I could feel that happen. I can see it. It's sitting in the hole. It's turning in the hole. Why is it not catching? Is it not catching? Why? Have I damaged it? I'm just gonna grab another nut, another bolt. It goes in fine. It's just me. I am the problem. Isn't that always the way? Ah, okay. Keep trying. We'll keep trying. Aw, that's nice. And after I was so mean about Bob Ross. Thank you. Nah, it's like always a joy watching you, and you bring a positive and energetic spark. Thank you, Blair. That is really kind. I feel bad for insulting Bob Ross now. Tilt the printer to catch it. How? It's not even attached. It's in the right. What do you mean by tilt? I don't understand. Tilt in what direction? Oh, I'm sorry, Geordie. I will explain more. Currently, I am struggling to screw a bolt into a nut. Oh, I did it! Yay! Woo! Celebration time! Ah, 10 minutes of trying to screw in a bolt. Probably more. How long? Way too long. Okay. That feels firm. This one, can this tighten to firm? Yes, definitely can. We did it. We definitely did it. Oh, thank you for being with me on this journey. That was an exercise. Okay. Done that. And now we join the little top of the clamp thing. Yes, the end of the nut and steel plate. Make sure the hole nut matches in the hole and use the M12 screw. Tighten slightly. Don't tighten it fully yet. We can do this. This one is vertical, so we should have slightly less problem. I'm just going to undo these slightly because I did tighten them up to see that they could actually tighten. Let's just undo them a wee bit again. Alrighty. And I'm going to move the bed because it doesn't say to do that, but you kind of need to see it. Some parts they're like super particular. Move the bed here, move it there, and then other parts they're like, do whatever. Lulls me into this weird, should I be thinking or should I be following? I don't know. No, we're good. We're good. That went in. That is in the nut. That one was easy. And don't tighten it fully. I'll just turn that back a bit. Alright, we're good. Rotate the back of the printer towards you. The back being this bit? Nope, the other bit. This is the front. I don't like pulling it. Now it's semi-attached, but not really attached. Okay, so yes, this direction. Beauty. We're pulling the bed this way. All the way to the front, yep. Hold the y-axis assembly, move the x, z, y-axis assembly to the back. That's the front. It's weird. In this direction it pulls it this way and then that direction it pulls it that way. So we want... The back is towards me right now. And we're going to pull this all the way to the back so that there's a notch which indicates the correct position of both parts. Okay, yes, I can see that notch. So in here, this is shaped like this and it sits into this one here, which is shaped like that. So there's like a kind of, there's a spot where it feels right, which is, yeah, got about 1 inch here. So that's good. There's a notch. Final tightening. I'll tighten all the screws. First, the one at the top. That's this one. Can do that. That's the wrong way because we're looking at it back to front. No, it's not. I was doing it right. I think. Yes. Cool. Beautiful. First, that one. Second, the long one. That's in here. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Chaos. Chaos, Billy. Everywhere. All the time. Alright. That one in there. And then this one on the side. Which was that evil one. That will forever be known as the evil screw. Just screwing in the screen. Oh no. Step 43. But first. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot of it is like that. I guess it's trying to teach you as it goes, but it's also a little confusing having things told and then untold and then like we're gonna tell you some stuff and then we're gonna do something else, then we're gonna come back to that. Like just tell us when it's important. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm fussy with instructions. Once the parts are aligned, tighten all. That said, I want to say, many printers have way worse instructions. We are getting there, and it is probably damaged by my many distractions going on right now. So, don't want to say it's bad. It's not. Haribo time. This is like a reward. Look, they knew it would be hard. They're like, have some more bears. I'm gonna do that. What are we gonna do? I think we're all even colors now, so I think we have to go in orange. No, we're not. There's too many orange. I have to eat another orange at some point. I'm gonna put my hair over there. It's warm. Alright. It says arrange the bears in a similar pattern in the picture, but there's no picture of the bears, but I believe it. It's cute. Your package may contain fewer bears. In such case, run immediately to the nearest candy store. The exact dosage is incredibly critical. Eat the upper row, leave the others for the next stages. I said leave the others. It's cute. It's cute. I like it. Alright, so we're doing this. And it has an M20 screw, which I have here. M3 by 20 screw, which I have here. And, We have to lay it on its side like this. Can you see that? I'll do it. It's terrifying. I'm gonna put the screw back on the plate so I don't lose it. I think we must have turned it around. Yes, we've turned it around. Bring that back over here. We are going to turn it around. Yep, and we are going to rest it here. That's what it says. Oh, I don't like it. Okay. Okay, we've done that. Woof. First, carefully tilt the projection on the side. See picture. Place the LCD into the LCD holder. Is that it? It's a very zoomed in view. Where's the overall picture gone? The overall picture is unassembled. Okay, that is it. Alright. Must go in there, but it doesn't seem to... They don't have the same pattern. This is like a little toothed ring, and this is like a little hex ring, so interesting. There is a notch, which fits inside the printed part on the printer. That's not printed. That notch doesn't fit in there. Am I doing it wrong? No, the picture. It can't be the other end. Are we looking at the front? Yes. 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 Am I missing a part? I don't think I'm missing a part. No, I think it's just like that. Maybe these instructions are slightly different because it's not printed anymore or something. Anyway, back of here goes in there. This goes in there, and we screw that up. Well, hopefully we don't screw it up. We screwed up literally and hopefully not metaphorically. You get it? Yeah? Okay. Alright. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. I'm using the right one, aren't I? It seems a little long. Maybe it's just because this doesn't have a nut on the other side. They're just kind of using plastic to hold it in. That makes sense. Don't be an Alex and eat all the bears before reading the instructions. Oh, I definitely would do that. Ooh, wow. So good at Allen keying. The greatest. I love Geordie says, I love the instructions treating you like a biological entity rather than a pure engineer. It is cute. It is cute. It's definitely fun. Okay, this is getting hard to turn, so I'm gonna do a little. Oh, this is not a very good Allen key. It doesn't have a little ball on it. I don't like the Allen keys that don't have a ball. They're hard. They're hard. Mm. Turn it up. Turn it up, Ed? What do you mean? Zachary says, I had the same thing. What thing? What thing did you have? On your Mini, that the display, it doesn't seem to totally match? Like it says in the instructions? Yeah, okay. At least I'm not alone. I was really worried y'all would find this boring, because like, I'm kind of just screwing things. And it's not like Fusion where I'm teaching you something. Yes, Ed, I'm aware it's still too loose. I'm still turning. Come on. give me a chance. I don't have strong muscles. I am aware it's still too loose. Freezing. No, those muscles do fine. I'm fine at that. Oh, here we go. It's tightening up. Okay. This is getting good. It does kind of feel like it has a little bit of chunky resistance in there, so it must work, even though it looks a bit strange. yeah, it feels like it notches into different angles. So it's working. Just seems odd. All right, that's that done. Now we're doing a cable. Cable sounds good. And this is the cable. So this is the cable. It says gently insert the cable inside the extrusion. That's a way small hole. Really? In there? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't like that. I'm gonna break it if I do that. It's not wide enough. Is it? No, it's not wide enough. I don't know about that. Carefully bend it into 2 halves along its length. It wants us to do this. And put it in. Jam it in there. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're doing it. It says to. I'm following the instructions. No one can say I didn't. Okay, and we're plugging it in. And now it just comes out again. Okay, so I'm gonna plug it in and then try shoving it in the cable. In the extrusion. Is that in? Yeah, that's it. Alright. I don't like it. And what's gonna keep it in there? Sheer force of will. I feel like it needs a little tape or something. I have some tape. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like bending it. Am I crazy? Should I not be worried about this? It feels wrong. Okay, and it's gonna kind of sit on there. Oh, the feet are lifted up a little. I don't know about it sitting on a bend. Look, I think it's gonna be fine. I'm reading this. I don't like to fold the cable up and squeeze it in there. So imprecise. Yeah, it feels weird. You're cutting the threads yourself there. That's why it's more difficult than it seems like it should be. What? Cutting the threads yourself there. What threads am I cutting? The ribbon cable can be folded in half. Yes, but then it just like kind of comes out again. So I feel like as long as I'm not like resting the ribbon cable on these bits down here, it should be fine. But I just don't. I'm just gonna stop bending it. I know they're delicate, and I've already got like wear from trying to shove it in the hole in the first place, which doesn't seem to be the right position for it. It's just weird. I don't like it. Put the holes in the right place. Okay, so we're connecting the motors. Gently pull the Y-axis motor cable into the electronics. We did that. We did that, didn't we? Do not stretch the cable. Do not use excessive pulling force. You can damage the cable. Connect the Y-axis motor cable into the empty slot in the top row. I think this means we can turn the printer up this way now. Now just be careful not to put the ribbon cable. Yeah, not to rest it on the ribbon cable. All right. So yeah. So it wants us to. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around again. I might put it on. I'll put it on here so we're not damaging the cable, and I'll work out the cable situation later. I think I'll tape it down. Yep, we'll do that. All right. So we got our little box. We got this one. This is the Y. It says Y. It does. Yes, it says Y. And we are going to route it. It says it wants us to do it like yay. Yep, it's got very specific little arrows, and they point in that direction. And then there's only one little slot it can go into in here. So there's only one little slot it can go into in here. So it's asking us to pull the cable around that way, loop it back, and plug it in. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm glad I have fingernails, because this would be really hard if I did not. All right, here we go. Just tuck that in there. Yep. All right. Connect the Y-axis motor cable and the empty slot on the top row in the buddy board. That must be the buddy board. Create a loop with the rest of the cable, like in the picture. I guess that means the arrow routing thing that it was telling me. Take the cable bundle from the heat bed and guide it into the box from the top. So this one. Yes. Guide it into the box from the top. I think I've changed orientations again, have we? No, we have not. Am I just plugging it in? Is that right? Alright. There is no dedicated hole. Okay. Connect the individual cables to the board. So this is the thermistor and the heat bed. That makes sense. So the thermistor will be the wee one, this one, yes, and that goes in there. It's kind of in this far corner. Plug you in there. I think eventually my phone will die. The up camera, so we might lose that one eventually. Oh, am I doing you wrong? Maybe no, you don't. You go that direction. No, I think it's slightly bent. Like the box is slightly pushing on it. There we go. Okay. And this is the heater one, which goes like yay. Okay. And they're kind of, one is longer than the other. I guess that's just how they are. Gently push the cables inside the box and position the wrap near the top left corner where most of the cables enter the box. Like that. Okay. So I think that this is the top piece from here, and I think there must be some gaps left over here where the cables all come out. So we just kind of do a bit of that. All right. So the following steps are marked as optional. If you have a printer without a filament sensor, please skip this step. We have a filament sensor. I think that's what makes this one special. So we get a filament sensor, which is fun. It's kind of interesting putting a filament sensor on one this small. I guess it's a ease of use thing, but like, it would be hard to run out of filament on a Mini. Maybe? I don't know. I always print tiny things. All right. Just don't bend it over and over again as with all wires. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try that. Print clips for the ribbon. Could do that for sure. I feel like I'm going to use tape though. Because I'm lazy. From earlier, the screw that holds on the display is the one you're cutting the threads with. Okay, so that's why it feels a bit tighter. Pile of stuff agrees with Carl about printing clips for the ribbon. What's the point of having a printer if you don't print upgrades for your printer? I have printed so few upgrades for my printers. I use them to make totally different things. Oh, have a good night, Zachary. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. Oh, cool. Alrighty. I got the sensor. We're gonna do it. Let's do filament sensor. Sensor time. We're gonna be so sensitive. Oh yeah. How long have we been going? What is the time? Oh, wow. Has it been? Wow. Okay. Well, I'm slow. 26. Filament sensor. Slide the filament sensor onto the PTFE tube, which is this tube. I know what PTFE means, and it goes in this direction. Check the position of the PTFE tube in the groove. So it's got to go all the way down nearly to the end, which is hard to see, but as you're pushing it in, there's a little window right here. And it's got to go in fully. Fully? Maybe there's meant to be a gap. No, I feel like there's not. Yeah, you want it fully pushed. Okay. Now tighten the screw gently to ensure the sensor won't slide from the PTFE tube. Can do that. That is this one here. Oh, this bit's easy. This bit is Billie friendly. Can do. They've even kept the screws already in there for you. You don't even need to thread it in. That's nice. This is a friendly screw. This is like the opposite of evil. Good screw. This is the good screw. I had to work out what the opposite of evil was. Thinking out loud is hard. I sound really silly. Okay. Woo! Lovely to see you, Ed. Have good class. Hey, Grant. Okay. I don't want to tighten that any further because it's just going into plastic and I might shred it. Good, that's done. Use a piece of filament and slide it through the filament sensor to ensure there is no deformation of the tube. I kind of don't want to open the packets. Let's just use a bit of filament from somewhere over there. I'll be back. I got this lovely brick red color from Spider Maker recently, which seems to print okay. I mostly just like it for its color though, which is kind of why I like a lot of things. It's pretty, so I like it. So yeah, we're gonna thread it through, make sure it works. This end looks a little bulbous. We'll see. Oh no, it's too bulbous. Where are my scissors at? Where are my scissors at? Oh, they're here. And just do a bit of that, tidy up that end, thread this through here. Yeah, beautiful, it's working. Lovely, lovely. I'm glad they told me to check that. I probably wouldn't have otherwise. Connect the filament sensor, optional. Probably not optional now that we've plugged it in. Let's do that. Guide the filament sensor cable behind the extruder cable and bundle. So I think it means like that. And bundle and heat bed cable bundle. Yeah, so just behind all those. All right, arrange the cable according to the last picture. Keep in mind the electronics cover must fit into place. Sure, all right. Where does this plug in? Did I do this wrong? Where do you plug in? Oh, there's a little tiny purple box. The plug for this one is in the top right. Yeah. So it goes in here like so. Alrighty. And that kind of an odd direction. It's weird how the cable comes up and then down again, but that's okay. It's working. It's working. It's got a little something, something. All right. So these cables are all kind of cables, but that is how they've told me to do it. So I think the box will tidy it all up. And before covering the electronics, make sure the square nut is correctly positioned in the printed part. Do we mean that? It's not square, is it? It's like a hexagon. Anyway, oh, maybe it is square. Okay, so that's in there. It is. We haven't lost that one. It's still there. Must not fall out. Could cause fatal damage to the electronics. Yeah, that makes sense. Place the second cover on top. Insert the cover back in. Make sure it's properly... Okay, so this must be the first cover and the other one must be the second cover. So we do that and then we arrange the cables. I'm imagining. Or is this the first cover? Yeah, no, this holds it on top. So the filament sensor cable. Oh gosh, this little manual keeps wanting to close on me. Okay. Extruder bundle. Ensure the textile sleeve is partially in, also it must be tilted away from the printer. So it curves back this way. Yep, it does. Weird. Okay. That's what it says. It's like it's going to double back on itself, but I think that is what it's saying it's going to do. It kind of feels wrong. Where is that? Okay, there. We're in the hole. Alright, doubles back on itself. Heat bed bundle. Ensure the textile sleeve is partially inside the box. Well, yes. And that is this one, and it comes out here. Yeah. And how's that looking on the inside? Yeah, that's all looking good. I'm not wasting. It's not Okay. And filament sensor cable optional. Ensure the textile sleeve is around on the cable and is partially inside the box. I don't know why it keeps repeating that. I mean, I wouldn't want the cable sticking out anyway. Okay. Now tighten the second cover. So this goes on top to hold all of the things. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We got it. It feels weird bending these cables back on themselves. Especially the heat bed one, which is going to be moving. Anyway. That must be how it is. Because that's how the picture is. Just go on with the pictures. Oh, is it going to fit? It's like the sleeve is too thick. Oh no, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I don't like the way it pushes down on them. Oh, it feels wrong. Alright. Yeah, it's doubling back and it's like it just feels a little wrong, like to be squishing a cable like that. Okay, okay, it's happening, it's going in. Yep, okay. It looks like the picture, so I think I'm doing right. Oh, and now we just got the spool holder? I feel like, I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like this is going to be fine. I think I can do this bit. The longer it goes, the less people stay. It's totally understandable. I don't know that, yeah, I have the attention span if I wasn't physically doing it. So thank you. You are all troopers who are hanging out with me right now. Okay, we're in. We're in. Woo! And it says Haribo time. I'm not going to do that because they're sugar-free ones and that could be a problem. So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep trekking on. We are doing the filament spool holder. So we need this and we need this. That feels good. For the following steps, please prepare anti-vibration pad. Ooh, so fancy. I think these are more fun stickers. There's counterclockwise. Oh, Nelly. Okay, so these are anti-vibration things. So we got more stickers. These are functional stickers, not like the other ones. So these are they're just preparing all these things. I'm in the vibe of this manual now. We're going to prepare and look at everything, and then we're going to do things. This is how it wants us to do it. All right. So put the printer over here for now, because for now we are doing these things, and I will get us back in focus. There we go. So these are spool holders, and we got a bunch of them. Woo! Alrighty. They must have different kinds? No? Maybe? Pick the two base parts and insert. Put the second base part on top of the two banks. Are they all the same? They look the same. Let's call them the same. Take two bases and insert nuts into the holes on both of them. We can do that. We get our nuts from this little bag. There we go. We get our nuts. I'm gonna utilize the leaf bowl again. Plate. It's a plate, Billy. Ah, you do have to see it to the end. Yep, you're with me on this, whether you like it or not. Are we looking at the top camera at all, or should I just switch it all to this camera? Do we like this one? This one? Should we just stick with this one? Should I keep both until it... Let's just see how long it takes to run out. Probably any second now. All right, so we're putting nuts into here. Into there. Yep. I can do that. Flip one of the base parts and insert two bearings into it. All right, so putting a nut in there and a nut in there. Nope. Nope. As per the picture, nut in there into that spot. Oh, it's a little tight. And a nut into that spot. And it says if it's too tight, we can insert a bolt from the other end and pull it in, which is a handy trick if anyone has ever not seen that before. I've done that before, and you can pull the nut in by tightening this bolt. You can pull it into the hole. So we're going to just do that because it says it needs to be firmly set in there. And it tells you how to do this. So we're going to do it. All right. And we're going to unspin this one. I think we're almost done, Jim. What do we got? Spool holder, connecting the PSU, which is like a plug. And that's it. I got notes section after that. So we are nearly there. We will soon be able to print. Ooh. As long as I don't lose all the little nuts. I think I have some M3 nuts. In case I do. All right. Pulling this in. We're doing the thing. Doing the thing. Alrighty. I think next week I will do some more. Actually, next week I have a Hemira to put onto my CR10S5. So that could be fun. I was also thinking I might do some Fusion 360, though I have a workshop coming up on that. So maybe we can do more Fusion 360 in the workshop and we'll do the Hemira next week. What do we reckon? What do you reckon? Tell me what you want and I will do it. I live to serve. So we've got nuts, nuts, and now it is time. Flip one of the base parts. We got the base parts. Take two base parts and insert the M3 nuts into the holes on the bottom of both of them. Yes. Flip one of the base parts. Done. We'll arrange it like the picture. And we will put these in there. Yep. And then we do that. Okay, that wasn't hard. Huh. Huh, powering through. And now we just put some screws in. M12. 12. Where is that bag? Oh yeah, M12, M8, so the longer ones are the M12s. Beauty. Alright. And now we... This isn't hard. This is working. Interesting they make a little race car for the filament spool, because yeah, normally cheap printers like this just have like a little what do you call this thing? Like a post that you just slide the spool onto. So this should make it be nice and zippy, which is cool. I've never actually had a filament spool holder like this one. I've always just had like the little post kind. Am I making sense of the post kind? Just like a little hook you just slot it onto. Do I know how to add textures to the surface of a mesh, like giving a model a cloth look? Yeah, actually, I have a video on this. It's one of my most recent videos that aren't a Me to Maker video. Yeah, so check out my Fusion 360 render video. That will show you how to add textures like cloth and stuff to your things. It's on the YouTubes. It should be in my quickies playlist. This isn't catching. Am I just not pushing hard enough? It's like a thing. I sometimes just don't push hard enough. Yeah, it's just not quite long enough. Maybe I haven't set this nut in deep enough. Yeah, definitely do. That was a good video, I thought. It was nice and quick, and it's like 5 minutes and it shows you how to render, how to make your things look real in Fusion 360. Or pretty real, at least. It's weird. Like, I didn't think they looked particularly real, but I've definitely accidentally fooled people. Maybe they're on their phones. With some of the renders I've pulled out of Fusion 360, people think they're real objects before I've even printed them. And I think there's actually a lot of advantages to having a realistic looking object before you print it, because like when you have a really realistic looking object, it's actually a lot easier to spot flaws. Like, you would think it would be easier to spot flaws in the sort of wireframe mode, and you know, to an extent it is, but it also is helpful to have it look like a real thing. I've definitely gone to render something just for the socials, and then found, oh, actually that doesn't look quite right, so I'm gonna change that, or that feels wrong, you know. There's a lot of, I reckon, just do a render even if you don't want to share it, because I definitely have picked up issues before they happened. I'm just tightening up these nuts in here because I don't think they were deep enough the first time around. So we'll go again and we'll use these longer screws because that's the ones we're meant to be using. Oh, I did them in the wrong. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's Stop being silly, Billy. Stop being a silly Billy. We're doing okay. We are. It's late in the stream, but we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so that worked. That worked. Yay. Yay. Oh, that's fun. Snapplot is saying I would like to add some LEDs to my Ender 3 V2. I need rainbows on the printer. I feel you. Rainbows are good. Any good ideas for mounting / adding one to the nozzle area without colliding on anything? I have never done that before, but there's got to be something on Thingiverse or something, you know, that someone will have done that before for sure. I think this is complete. Now we gotta do the same. What other one? Wunderbar. One of these in here, actually. Oh yeah, they just got to be opposite, don't they? For it to work. So that one's got to go there. Yeah, okay. There's these awesome little fans. Oh, I knew that would happen. No, it's here. Phew. There's these awesome little fans you can get, and they're LED powered, but they say little messages on them, so they like spin around, and they do that old school clock thing from the 90s where they say little messages on them. And I just thought it would be the coolest thing to have that as your fan for your 3D printer, and it can be like, I'm done, I'm warming up, you know, I'm cooling off, or the print has, you know, X number of hours left. Yeah, it would just be really cute to have like a little LED display on the fan, I thought. Those fans? I'm not sure. I just found them on AliExpress before. I don't know. Type LED programmable fan. I don't know. Sorry. Not very helpful. Yeah, how does that work, Riskable? So Riskable says those spinning LED thingies use the persistence of vision, or POV, to show the message. Does it have something that like checks the revolutions per second? And why is this not working? Am I crazy? Does it have something that checks the revolutions per second and then lines up when it's flashing those LEDs to that? I don't really know. Oh, Riskable is saying you can make your own with any Arduino. Just look for persistence of vision projects. Oh, that's exciting. So we could easily put these, well, easily. People with skills that I don't have can do this. Why? What is going on? What is happening? Why is this not... What is happening? I'm just going to turn this nut over. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, the nut just was dodgy on that side, I think. I don't know. I don't know. That's the way it works. Maybe I just needed to reset it. Cool. We're crack-a-lackin'. Okay. That's nice and deep. Take this bolt out. Wunderbar. And we will do the same to this one. This is working. Well, PWM capable fans have Hall effect sensors inside them, so it always knows how fast it spins. Wow, that's cool. How does a Hall effect sensor work? So many interesting things in electronics. Oh, one of your keyboards has a Hall effect sensor. Ooh, that's fun. Naked 3D says, I think all 3D printer main boards should start adding RGB ports so you can color code printer status. I think that is a brilliant idea and should definitely be an out-of-the-box feature. Because that is just too good. I want more RGB everywhere. Everywhere. Hall effect, kind of magnet. Kind of magic. Magnets equal magic. Magnets do equal magic. I remember being in my physics class and being like, so magnets, how do they work? And he's like, well, you know, the magnet is made up of mini magnets, and when they line up, oh, this just fell out. So that one must just be fine. I went to all that effort for nothing. He's like, yeah, magnets basically have mini magnets inside them, and they get all their energy. When they're all lined up, then the magnetic field is like in alignment, and then that's how they work. And I was like, but where does the energy come from? And he's like, from the mini magnets. I'm like, but where do they get it? And I still don't fully grasp how magnets work. Decades later. Something fundamental forces of the universe, something, something. I don't know. It's just weird. Where do they get their energy from? Did they get a bunch of energy originally and they're just slowly giving it off? I don't think so, because magnets just keep going, right? I don't understand. I don't understand. Breaks my little brain. What's the first print gonna be? I don't know. What should the first print be, people? Is there a test print? Should we do a test print? Test print seems like something we should do. Oh my goodness. Am I having the same trouble I had last time? I was like, we're nearly there, Jim. Yeah, 2 more pages. And if you go deeper into the topic of magnets, it just gets weirder. Thanks, quantum physics. Yeah, I don't get them. They're weird. Magnets are weird. Do the prints that are on the system. I like your thinking, Alex. This is awfully reasonable. Very reasonable approach. Am I still not catching? Oh, because this is the one that fell out. Is it? Oh, I got them. That shouldn't matter. Okay, I see what's happening here. So there's a specific hole. I must have got it right the first time on accident. There's a specific round hole and a hexagon hole. So you've got to make sure you get the right ones. I somehow have muddled these up and put the bolt where the nut should be. That's what's happened here. And now I'm gonna have a really hard time undoing it. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so I just messed that up. So just watch that if you're assembling one in future. There is a specific nut hole and a specific hex hole, and it probably sorts it out because of the picture, but I thought I did like the picture, but I mustn't have. I must have bugged it up. So yeah, you can see them when you look at them. And that makes sense now that I realize. And yes, so that's why it wasn't fitting in before. Oh, that's why it fit too easily before, rather. I should do the candy red though. It's a PTG, and so it might stick to those beds and ruin them. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I don't really want to use glue on it straight up. I'm gonna use PLA first, because I don't want to ruin the beds. That would suck. I did try to put the round peg in the hexagon hole naked. We're doing it. We're getting there. All right. 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 Oh, is that? Okay, so Dennis is saying Hall effect is one way to sense a magnetic field. Zach Friedman did a project that mounts one in a fingertip wearable. I didn't realize that was using the Hall effect. Now that you've said it, that is definitely where I've heard the term before. But I'd totally forgotten that. I've seen that video. That's awesome. For anyone who is on the chat who doesn't know of Zach Friedman, freaking incredible. His projects are just top notch, and I'm so glad he started a YouTube channel. And I was on his second latest video. So not the one that came out yesterday, but the one that came out last week. So go check that out if you like watching me. You can see a bit more of me and also learn about Zach, who is freaking amazing. And anyone who doesn't know him is definitely missing out. All right, so we've done these. And we got little, like, this is like a sled. This is like the cross beams for a sled. So these go in here. Align the rail edge with the edge of the base. I don't know why they didn't just put a stopper there, but whatever. Oh, that would be because then it gets confusing, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, slide the second base onto the rails. The exact position is not important at this point. We will adjust it in the next step. So, secure. Okay, so we got to secure this first. So we're going to put little screws in here. Oh. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, so this just like tightens them in, I think, which is kind of interesting because it sort of separates this. Is there meant to be anything in there? No? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're doing all right. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's 3D, not naked. Oh, wow, dude. On purpose? Did you make it look like naked on purpose? Okay, it's accidental. Okay, I'm sorry. I've definitely been calling you naked this whole time. I'm sorry, Nak. I will amend my name calling. Apologies. Oh, awesome. Yes, Riskable. We should talk about VirtueCon. It's a cyberdeck conference coming up in the very not too distant future. Yeah, the 27th. It's creeping up. So if you like anything cyberpunk, retro tech, or just like really interesting keyboards or personal computers, or like kind of, if you like this channel, you will also probably like VirtueCon. It's a spin-off of the Cyberdeck Discord. And yeah, it looks like Riskable will be talking more about the Hall effect in his keyboard at VirtueCon. So that will be amazing. Definitely check that out. There's a Cyberdeck Discord that you definitely want to be a part of if you're into any kind of electronic-y, retro, cutesy fun things. Then check it out. If you don't have a link, jump on my Discord and I'll give you a link because it's a very cool place. I was actually the second member there. Like after the person who created it, I was the next person in that server. So it's has a soft spot in my heart. And yeah, it's a very cool place. Very cool people. Very, very clever people. Everyone there is so clever and so willing to help and has such interesting projects. So, yeah, Riskable, may you please grab a link to the con and chuck it in the chat? That would be lovely. Cool, so this is mostly assembled. Now we have to place a spool of filament you wish to use in the spool holder. So I guess we got to decide what filament we want to use. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because they give you Prusa samples, but there's no spool holder for them. So you actually can't use them with this setup. Kind of interesting. I am going to get, let's use my trusty hot pink. I have a hot pink that just works every time. We're gonna grab that one. My trusty hot pink, very cheap spool that just seems to work all the times. And it's only got a little bit left, so it'll be good for a test print. So we will do that. Yep, that's right. Cool. Now we tighten these bad boys up. They spool without catching. So Alex Young says, just put the samples in a bowl, they spool without catching. That makes sense. That's a very good idea. Oh, Nak says, funny how the talk of my daughter makes naked not cool, huh? Yes, alright. Sorry, Nak. Sorry, Carl. I don't know, should we call you Carl? Is that a secret? People are calling you Carl in the chat. I will keep calling you Nak. Aggressively salmon filament? Does it look salmon? No, it is pink. It is hot pink. That is hot pink. That is not aggressively salmon. Oh, is this like with the toxic masculinity thing where they're like, I can't wear pink? And they're like, it's salmon. is that what this joke is in reference to? Carl is good. Okay, Carl it is. Thank you for correcting me. I'm really sorry for calling you naked all this time. I was just wishful thinking, you know. It's where I prefer to be. Nude. Alright, that's spinning. We're good. Oh my god, everything is happening. Attach anti-slip pads. That seems important. We put those on the base. And these are the anti-slip pads. So we got more stickers. I like how many stickers are involved in this assembly. That makes it fun. And we're putting them in that way, the direction. Gosh, I hope I did this right. I feel like I did. Y'all have been helping me. Telling me when I'm doing it wrong. Telling me to turn the frickin' book around. Oh my god. Still can't believe that one. Oh, it looks salmon on your phone. Okay, Dennis. Have you got night mode turned on? Is it nighttime there? Maybe my screens are wrong. They're not the greatest screens in the world, so they could be wrong. Like my Terraria sound effects? No, they're more like oof, oof. Does anyone here play Terraria? It's like my favorite game. I have like thousands of hours in that game. It's so bad. And yeah, I just play that way too much. I know way too much about that game. It's terrible. Okay, I'm sorry, Nak. I'm sorry, Carl. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfy. I was just trying to joke. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make anyone uncomfy. I will rein it in. That's done. Says Haribo time. Again, not gonna do that. Sugar free. Don't want to have too many of those. So now PEI sheet and power doodad. Oh, we did the peel pawn in the wrong order. We were meant to do the peel pawn now. Alright. So we got those. We got this. Are we gonna use the PEI first? Yeah, we'll use the PEI. It says to use the PEI, and that's what we're gonna use. So we also got the textured sheet, which is cool. That's very exciting. So it'll be nice to get that cool texture. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Don't want to scratch the bed. I do want to get it out of here. Come on. Alright. So, double-sided, hardened steel is flexy. That's nice. I haven't had a removable bed except for a resin printer. So this should be fun. I'm excited. And power supply. Power. And it's got the cables. And it says that it is good from 100 to 240 volts. So we're fine. We don't need to flick any switches or anything, which is reassuring. That is exciting. And I've got the power cable. And it's got an Australian plug. Yay. Because sometimes you get a printer without one. And thankfully they usually have this block. And thankfully I usually have a spare one of these somewhere from an old monitor or whatever. But it is nice when you get the right cable. So that goes in here, obviously. And now we do the peel pawn, which we've already done. Connect the mini power supply to the printer. So that is this one. Yep. So it's not a network. Oh, it is a network cable, that one I was thinking of. This is the power supply. I think I thought it was a heat bed before, but it's not. This is the power supply for the powering. And we will put that in here. It has a direction. And that is the direction. I mean, I'm not showing you very well. That is the direction. So that goes in there. Wunderbar. Connect the mini power supply to printer. Keep in mind the connector isn't symmetrical. Place the PEI mini sheet on the heat bed. I keep wanting to call it the headband. I don't know why. Must go in this direction. That seems correct. Yeah, because there's like two little nuts that it can kind of sit on, and then these would be tabs lifted up. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. And the printer's around the wrong way. And so we can plug it in. Oh my god, we can plug it in. Very exciting. Oh my god. I'm going to keep it on this little... maybe I shouldn't keep it on there because it might catch fire. The thing, not the printer, this. So we're just going to have to be careful with the ribbon cable that's underneath that's relatively unprotected for now because I was freaking out about bending that cable too much. It's a long way to get a new one. I don't know if it's standard or whatever. I'm just going to put it straight down and not drag it too much. And I have a power board in here, which is... I feel like I'm a genius for doing this because it is so handy to have a power board right there on your desk. So that can be plugged in there. Look at this giant brick. It's huge. A lot of power conversion going on, I guess. We have a printer. It is working. And I think we had a little firmware thingy. So Manual time, first print time. Can put this away and put this away. I'm just gonna tidy up vaguely. All right. All right. What's next? Connecting the PSU, that's done. That's power supply unit. And read the handbook. Handbook. Now we can turn it around. And it's a different book. Magic. Magic. Oh. Yeah, it could be that it's just so pink that it doesn't register in my video. That it is very pink. Alrighty. I like the leaf plate for parts too. I use IKEA silicone trays when I work on phones. Yes, I normally have a couple of little smaller ones here on my desk, but I think I put them in the wash. They're little ramekins, they're like little ceramic ones, and I normally keep them, and they're actually like my smaller. I normally use those, but the leaf plate works. Not hardened steel, spring seal. It says hardened steel on it. So tell that to Prusa. Hardened steel. So, yeah, tell that to them. Texture sheet is a nightmare for PLA, but great for PETG. Good to know. Thank you. That's great to know. How many volts is it there? It is 240 volts out of the wall. It's nice and strong. What about the power supply in the machine? I didn't see one. I just saw the board. Maybe there's not one. Maybe it's hiding underneath the board. I didn't see one. That block has what's called an IEC socket for future reference if you ever need an Australian IEC cable. Thank you. That is very helpful. Beautiful. You can get PLA to stick on a textured, but you have to get the height spot on. Okay, I can do that. I'm pretty good at leveling. I say. I'm probably going to fail at it now. They did not send sugar-free gummy bears. I brought my own. I brought my own, Jim. They always kind of sit... This is my snacks. My snack area. And this is that's my diary and my pens and crap and my drink, which I probably should take actually. I should have a drink. So I got macadamias, and I got eucalyptus lollies, and I got gummy bears, and like Smarties. These are all, oh, I have my head in the way. These are all sugar-free. And I got marshmallows, and I got lots of chocolate, and this is pork crackle. So, we are good in the snack department. Just generally good in the snack department. Okay. Back. Yeah, it says hardened. That's what it says. I totally agree with you, it's spring, but it says hardened. Read in the chat. Hard to talk and read at the chat. Probably running around 240 volt. Grid has an excess of power these days. Yeah, I mean mine, it's always 240 volt. That's what it's called, at the wall. So if it's running more than that, it would be more than 240 because the standard is 240. It's not like Europe that's 220. Kettle plug, I think we've seen them called in the, yeah, they're for kettles here too. I like calling them like the house plug because they kind of look like a little house because they got like a slanted roof on top. Yes, snack deluxe, yes. Sugar-free gummies are great if you're if you're backed up, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's why I'm not having too many. That's why I had 2 sugar-free gummies. All right, enough about the thing. Let's do it. Let's turn on the printer. Do. All right, we're doing the thing. Something about drivers. Okay, so printer, didn't hesitate to contact us. You can get new drivers there. Beautiful. This is a glossary, which we looked at before. Quick start. Place printer in safe area. We've done that. Read maintenance. Instructions in chapter 10 about regular maintenance. Oh, that's for the sheets. Place in location where the spool can unwind without resistance. We will be doing that. All right. How to disconnect the power supply. Pull it by the little doodad, not the cable. Yes. Your first print. This is where we are. Your first print. Woo. Okay. Oh, preparing your printer for the first print takes 30 to 50 minutes. Oh, including assembly. We're We are 2 hours and 14 minutes in. So, not for me. A little bit slow over here today. Cool. So in this chapter, we will learn how to control the printer, how to update the firmware, how to prepare the print surface for the first print, how to perform the initial calibration, how to load the filament, and how to start the first print. So let's do that. Let's turn it on. It doesn't say how to turn it on, but it says basic controls. Oh, this is the reset button. Is that the on button? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, the on button's over here. On. Oh, look at that. It's got a screen that is color and light uppy. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, we did it. We did it. I'll turn it around so you can see a little better. So, done that. Oh, maybe we should. We need to put the firmware in. Download the correct firmware file and unpack it. Oh, this is if it's downloaded, so it should already be on here. Place it on the USB drive. That looks like it's all done. I imagine this is already done because it said so on the packet. Place the USB drive into the printer's USB port. That we can do. Oh, I gotta remember to not drag it on the cable. Oops. So place that in there. Oh, it's giving us languages. I would like English. Welcome to the original Prusa Mini setup wizard. Would you like to continue? Yes, I would like. Please, wizard, to continue. The status bar is at the bottom of the screen. It contains information about nozzle temp, heat bed, blah, blah, blah. The things that are going on. Beautiful. Press next to run the self-test, which checks for all potential issues related to assembly. Let's do that. It's testing the fan. It's doing a fan test. And it's giving me a tick. Yay, we passed that one. I didn't do anything there. Oh, it's moving! It's moving! Ah! Oh, where did it go? It's moving! Yay! So it's checking the axes. Oh, it's checking all of the axes. Oh, that is so exciting. We did it. It's not broken. Oh, and the Z is working. We did it. Good job, everyone. Good job. Yes, they should, Dennis. They should do that, because clearly the problem's not with me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it would be helpful, maybe, for other people. I definitely chose English, not Australian. There was no Australian option, so I had to go English. Yeah, really? I guess I'll do the firmware. I'll do that after this. You don't want to watch me download something and install firmware. That would be boring. Yeah, is Shane still around? Shane, update the manual with all my problems. Okay. What's Vanna White? Yeah, no, these are not jazz hands. These are jazz hands and these are gold. No. But this is clapping in sign language, which I learnt at a festival once. And yes, we all learnt to clap in sign language. And I've just kind of adopted it because it feels right, you know? You're not interrupting people by clapping and you're not making too much noise, but like this is exactly how I feel when I'm clapping, you know? So like it's better than clapping, I think. So it's just become a part of my life. Cool. All right, beautiful. That's moving. We're good. We did the test. It is checking the hot end and heat bed heaters. So, oh yeah, that feels warm. We did that one. At least I'm not going to touch the hot end because I made that mistake once and I'm not going to do that again. I still have a scar. Oh, I'm glad I taught you something, Joel. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels right when you're excited, you know? Like this is the right feeling. Vanna White was an amazing woman who turned the letters over on the Wheel of Fortune TV show. Amazing. Everybody does what only once? Jano says everybody does it only once. Oh, the hot end. Yes. 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 Hopefully they do it only once. All tests finished successfully. We did it. We did it. And I can click done. Done. Woo. First layer calibration. To calibrate with currently loaded filament, press next. To load filament, press load. To change filament, press unload. We need to load filament. So get that going. Mm. 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 Sorry, making noises in your ear. Probably shouldn't be making weird noises at you. Ow. Okay, we're good. Go in there. Ooh. Get caught. Alrighty, go in. Okay. I technically have a Facebook, but I only use it to organize women in 3D printing events. I don't go on it at all. I have Twitter, Discord, a website where you can contact me via email. I have Patreon. Those are the main ones. And YouTube, of course. Yes, I definitely want to do your vase. Riskable. Okay. I touch the hot end all the time, but my fingers have thick skin. Don't be telling people that, Carl. This is bad. Bad influence. Don't be touching hot ends, people. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, sorry. I mean, I have one. You could look for me and I'd probably add you, but there's no point in talking to me there. So we are going to load filament. PLA. It's parking. It says it's parking. Press continue and push the filament into the extruder. Press continue and push. Alright. Oh, is it pushing? Yes. Oh, nope, it's pulling. Alright, that's what it's doing. And now it's purging. Yep. It's getting there, hopefully. Nothing's coming out. It says it's purging. Oh yeah, here it comes. A little bit. Woo! Is the color correct? Yes. First layer calibration. Now let's calibrate the distance between the tip of the nozzle and the print sheet. Yes. In the next step, use the knob to adjust the nozzle height. Oh, it's all, ooh, it's fancy. So we don't have to use these ones. It's all on there. That's fun. All right. Once the printer starts extruding plastic, adjust the nozzle height by turning the knob until the filament sticks to the print sheet. So we're going to be doing some live leveling. This is cool. I like that it has a little routine for it. Should I be doing anything right now? It says there's instructions in here, so let's look for the first layer calibration. Calibration wizard, something. This is getting it in. First layer calibration. Yeah. Oh, look at that. These pictures look familiar. So familiar. Kind of like a poster. What do we got? Am I missing you guys? I shouldn't say guys. You folk. I'm trying to be more inclusive with my language. Alrighty. Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little. Okay. Okay, so it was just heating up. Observe the line which is being extruded on the print surface. A menu will automatically show up. Use it to tune the nozzle height in real time by turning the knob. Oh, so is this not... This mustn't be... So we're not leveling the corners. Interesting. They don't do it the same way I do. They have this like zigzaggy pattern, which I feel like you would have to watch the whole thing to know if it was leveled correctly. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, it's probing. Oh, it's probing. It's got an automatic bed leveling. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. What is this cable that's poking out here? It's a very kinked looking cable right here. What do you belong to? Oh, you're the filament sensor? Okay. As long as you don't get in the way. Okay. It's doing stuff. It's still thinking. That's cool that it has an AVL. That's nice. Wow, fancy. So fancy. Really is. They really do make it very easy for like newbies. This is like, if you were a newbie, this is good. I mean, there's the assembling bit. But, you know, the instructions are fine. We got there. We got there. Okay, so it's drawing our little zigzag. It's drawing, you can't really see it, but it goes like this. And it's doing those. So this looks pretty good. It's like a little far away. Can I adjust it now? Is lower? I think that's making it wider. Is this not adjusting it? Oh no, I can hear it. Just gotta keep winding, I guess? No, this isn't right. Oh yeah, this is in millimeters. Oh, Nelly. Okay, so there's a few millimeters away. How are we looking? We've got our good squish. Why is it not extruding cleanly? Maybe it's the filament being old. It's pretty old. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I see how this works. So you don't need the four corners because it does the automatic bed leveling to kind of get it all even, and then this is just the Z offset essentially. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. Maybe I made that a little tight. Okay, so I understand this leveling routine. This is good. This makes a lot of sense. This is well done. Nice user interface. Good job, Prusa. Yeah, it was a little tight at the beginning, but it's good at the end. Oh. Do you want to repeat the last step and readjust the distance between the nozzle and the heat bed? No, we did good. Calibration successful. Happy printing. Woo! All right, we can print a nut. We'll take an hour and 30 minutes, so I guess I will update you on Twitter. What else have we got? What else have we got? Are there any others? Back. Print. Oh, there's lots. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the bed now. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't want to get my grabby fingertips all over the bed. Get rid of all the threads. Alrighty. What's cute? Did people say the whistle was cute? Did we like the whistle? My print sheet is on backwards? Oh, I totally thought... No. Okay. I will... Really? But it sits so nicely in those little screws. Is it really on backwards? No, it's not. It's facing the same way as the picture. It's facing the same way. Isn't it? Yeah, I did it right. See at the back should be the big tab. Your print bed is facing the wrong direction. Probably need to do it more than once. I don't know why. It's working. We'll give it a go. We'll be able to tell in the first layer if it's not sticking. Do the Prusa plate, Billy. Okay, we'll do the Prusa plate. Is that the Prusa 200 Mini PLA? We'll do that one. That one says Prusa in the top. Yeah, okay. This is it. Go! Oh, first print. How exciting. It's heating. It's doing something. Something's happening. Oh, I do have flush cutters. They're just behind me where the rest of my printers are. They're on that shelf. Hang on, I'll switch over to me. They are on that shelf there. They're in that little, there's a little doodad for them. So I do have flush cutters. I just didn't want to get up. Yeah. I just wanted to say also, thank you so much for everyone who's come and helped me out and all that sort of stuff. We'll jump back to the printer when it starts printing. But I also wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone on Patreon who supports me. You all are amazing. Particular thanks to Joseph from Project Red, because he is my top patron. And thank you. And oh, it's doing things. Let's jump back. Shoulder cam. It's probing the bed again. It's got a little dribble, so I took the dribble away. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Chris. Low-key brag with your CR30. I didn't mean to. It's so big. That's the only place it fits. Except my CR10S5, which I just haven't assembled, and I'm gonna have to do that for next week while we do the Chimera. So that should be interesting. Oh, thanks everyone. Thank you for the assembly. Okay, this is starting to print. Let's get it printing, and then we'll say a proper goodbye. And I will go do other things with my day. Oh no, my hair. My hair is already invading it. And then I'll go do other things with my day. And yeah, but let's see it lay down at least some of the first layer. That would be cool. It's just adjusting the temperature, I think now. It seems to warm up to a different temperature than it prints at, which makes kind of sense. I did get the texture sheet too. I did, Chris. It is just here. Oh, I already did do the Z. I already did do the Z, Kathy. We did that just before. Ah, that'd be cool. Polymate says, would love to meet the E3D guys. They're less than 100 miles from me. You should go pay them a visit. Go say hi. They seem nice. Get a printer. Geordie, get a printer. Do it. Get a printer. You won't regret it. No matter what you like making, a printer will help. Look, this is printing really well. I think the filament is a bit dodge. There's some bubbles, but it's working. Oh, there is info on the Fusion classes. They have just been released as of right now, this morning, in fact. So I will grab you a link. I'm doing Fusion 360 classes for Make Magazine in the not too distant future. And it is on the 7th in America, 8th here. So it's on the 7th in the evening. And here is the link. Here is the link. Yes, that is the link. So yes, I am doing Fusion 360. It is CAD for beginners, and we are making chess pieces. The project is relatively irrelevant. It's just an excuse to teach you the tools. You'll learn all the basics of Fusion 360 as part of this course. We're just using chess pieces as the medium, because you know, Queen's Gambit. It's lots of fun. Haha, but CNC laser cutter. Oh god, all the options from where's the cash? See, I think 3D printer first, because you can do the things you can do with the CNC and laser cutter with a 3D printer, but you can't go the other way necessarily. I reckon get a 3D printer first. This is working well, by the way. I can't really, it's on a tripod, so I wonder if I can zoom. Can I zoom? Oh, I could zoom, like, ah, look at me go. Look at me go. I need to just rearrange. I should have done that ages ago. But it's working, people. We did it. We did it. And it's very blurry. Oh, I probably should pick something that's not moving. Yay! And this first layer looks pretty good. I think the filament must have been a bit dodgy at the end because it's definitely getting better. It is like it's bubbling. I can actually hear it cracking. So I think maybe there was, I mean, it's been sitting on my shelf for a while, so there's probably water in it. We've had some pretty humid days for a long time. But it is working. We did it. Thank you, everyone. Look at it go. Do, do, do. I'm very, very happy. What's that spool holder called again? Booty Tushy or something? Really? Oh, that's funny. Ah, thank you, Geordie. Thank you, everyone who helped me and like pointed out all the things I was doing wrong. Couldn't have done it without you. It would have been way harder and less fun. This was fun. I had fun. Did you have fun? I enjoyed this. I think I'm going to keep doing live streams because I think I'll get more content out that way. I quite enjoy the live atmosphere, and you know, it can be a bit more on the fly and be a bit less perfect, and it's okay. And I think this is probably the better way to go. And so I have the Chimera to do. I'll do more Fusion 360, but sign up to the Make course too. It's a paid one, but it's worth it. It's not too expensive. You seriously get all the basics of Fusion in it, and then you'll be able to go away and make your own projects. I also think I might do some sewing because I really enjoy sewing. I don't know how that'll go on my channel. I don't think my audience is super into sewing, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, other than that, I'll just make projects and stuff and just keep this ticking along. What do you think? If you have any ideas, let me know. Oh, first layer looks fine. It's probably like a little close, but oh, weird. I think it just printed a brim on top of the brim. That's weird. 2 layers of brim. Interesting. Yeah, cool. It's starting layer 2 now. And I will jump back to my face. Ah, I'm so happy with my transition. Oh, speedy. It's making a little noise. Don't know whether you can hear that. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. This was really, really fun. And I really, really enjoyed this. And yeah, I will definitely be doing more. And I'll just keep trucking on with this sort of stuff. And yeah, keep an eye out on Twitter or Discord for the links for the pics of this. I will post pictures, and I will also drop some links in the chat to the things that you can find me on if you're not already following me. I do Twitter and Discord and YouTube, obviously, so subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, I'm popping them now. So here's my Patreon. If you want to support me, that's the best way at the moment. Here is my Twitter if you want to hang out and listen to all my rambles more than this. And here is the Discord for the community. Great little group there. Really, really fun hanging out with everyone. There's lots of clever people to help with all kinds of things. And if you want to catch me on, you don't have those things, you can get me on the website, and there is a contact form there, and we can email each other. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Thank you to all my patrons who I just had up because I had the wrong screen up. So thank you to all my patrons, new and old. And yeah, I will see y'all around. Thank you so much. I'll post pictures shortly. This looks like it's, oh, hang on, it's already 26%. Wow, that was quick. Dang, this is not going to take very long at all. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah, mwah.